Well, everyone, this is it. Here we are, and welcome to the start of what will be a great final. I've no doubt about that. I'm Mark Nicholas, and it's a joy to be with you for today's game. This is a damp pitch, almost too damp. You sense that the ball will hold up a bit off it. I don't expect much pace, and it might be quite difficult to play strokes. Having said that, it's a beautiful day for batting, so on the toss, bat first. He's chosen to bowl because the pitch is so wet. It'll almost stop on the batsman, and that'll make it very hard to judge your stroke play. It might be one that necessarily moves around sideways, but it will be extremely difficult to judge both the pace and the bounce of it. So expect some unusual field settings and a rather interesting morning's cricket. Two impressive lineups on view today. Let's have a look at the first of them. That South African side is all about character. They'll fight you all the way. They're short on talent in one or two areas, long on talent in other areas. They're a good side to watch, and one of the few sides you'd reckon could push Australia hard. The umpires are out there, so the players too, and we're pretty much ready to get things underway. Richie Benaud, the voice of cricket all over the world, is alongside me in the commentary box. So, without any further delay, let's get into the play.
Done him and shattered the stumps.
Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that. On strike now is Jacques Callis.
The sweeper picks up. They've turned that into two. That's good running. Callis facing. Just shoulders arms to that one. Hit straight to a fielder. Callis facing. That's been given as a wide. Stopped in the covers.
And at the crease now is Graham Smith. Here's Graham Smith. Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good. Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat and... The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring. He played all around that, and it was a comprehensive end. Taking guard is Herschel Gibbs. Well, if you leave a straight ball, that's what you get. That's a terrible misjudgment.
Bird gets his second wicket. This Rudolph is the next batsman in. What a catch, what a catch. And there's a fielder under it.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
Bird gets his third wicket. He's gone for a duck.
He's back in the pavilion, and there's a big round 0 alongside his name.
Let's see the action replay of that. The next batsman is De Villiers. Bird is going to try over the wicket. Bird is switching to round the wicket. Beaten all ends up by that one.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
De Villiers goes for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
Hall is the new batsman. Bird is going to try over the wicket.
That was a great over, the best we've seen today. You know, if you give nothing away, you'll be amazed at the mistakes you can force.
No need for him to play at those. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. Smith waiting at the striker's end. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Smith facing. Marvellous stuff.
Such control of such a difficult stroke. What an excellent hooker of the ball he is.
He runs here. And the end of the over.
Yeah, they're doing fine. It's a steady old run rate, but I think their eyes have got to be on a much bigger prize than this.
We're about to see a change in the bowling. Oh, that's close. Not out. The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one.
I think that was always missing. Not a difficult decision for the umpire to make. That is not out.
Smith waiting at the strike. That's the end of the fifth over.
That's a good, tight over. Make the batsman work hard for his runs, and you never know what will come of it.
Pitch straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. There's the umpire signal, no ball. And we have a change of bowling. Bird at the start of his run-up. That's a big appeal. Bird is going to try over the wicket. Bird is switching to round the wicket.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
Stopped in the covers. And we have a change of bowling.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
That is a glorious stroke.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
We can have a look at Smith pacing. Marvellous stuff. Amazing catch.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
This was how the wicket...
This is Mark Boucher facing.
What a marvellous catch.
Gone, caught.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
That's Pollock is the next man in. Hit straight to a fielder. And the end of the over. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that. Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Oh, what a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son.
Expertly held.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well. Would you believe it? He got settled and then just gave his wicket away.
Let's take a look at that in slow mo. The next man in is Taufieq. Taufieq facing.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Taufieq waiting at the striker's end.
Yeah, you've got problems. You wear a fashion disease. You're making progressive dysfunction with your physique.
Just shoulders arms to that one.
That's been given as a wide. Taufieq moves into double figures with those runs. That over helped the run rate somewhat. We're about to see a change in the bowling. There's the umpire signal.
Yeah, you've got problems. You wear a fashion disease. You're making progressive dysfunction with your physique. Explain some logical conceptions for all your bone-breaking deceptions.
No ball. And 6. We can have it. Hit straight to a fielder.
A little too wide to make him play there.
That's been given as a wide. Done him.
Good, he can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
This was how the innings ended for Pollock.
And Tini
Is the next batsman in.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
Doesn't need to play at those.
4 wides to South Africa.
Oh no, that's not a great delivery. The keeper was at full stretch and still couldn't get it. That's 4 wides, I'm afraid. Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. There's barely a member of this huge crowd that's left his seat. Everybody staying absolutely still in anticipation of what is to come. It's been a terrific game so far. We expect more in this second innings. Here's Richie Bennett.
Confident appeal, the umpire says, not out.
He has smashed.
Yeah, you got problems. You were a fashion.
That's a long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Beautiful piece of fielding, that.
Fantastic work from
Dippenaar.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
the next batsman is Bird.
I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though.
Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
Well, he was yards out, not even in the frame. That is bad judgment.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings.
Huge! That is huge!
And over and 4 runs.
That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there.
He looked as if he was home to me.
The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the
Yeah, you've got problems.
in a ring.
He picked that up beautifully.
He really is very strong off his legs.
He smashed that right out of the ground. Let's see the action replay of that.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant! He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
That easily cleared the boundary. That's 6 sixes off the over. Quite brilliant batting. And the end of the over.
Well, he can't afford to give away runs at this stage, so get him out of the attack and get someone on who won't.
Well, that was 6 as soon as he hit it.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
Oh, that's gone a long way.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
And they were diving for cover in the stand there. Superb shot that, right off the middle.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
That brings up his half-century.
He deserves the applaud from the crowd today. He's batted really, really well.
Boyer is switching to round the wicket.
Oh, it's a monster.
That's in the stands. 6 runs. Clean bowl.
A total misjudgment. A total misjudgment. And he won't want to watch that again.
Boyer gets his first wicket.
Now that is a shame, a frustration for all of us. It was a joy to watch that brief innings, but I have a suspicion the dressing room will not be pleased with its end.
We can have a look at that again. Found the gap with precision.
The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows. That's it. They've got it. They have done it. You are looking at a championship side. What a brilliant performance this is. Happy and smiling faces out there. They do reflect a job that has been quite brilliantly done. And think how leadership has played its part too, both tactically and in terms of the togetherness of this side, the spirit of a marvellous cricket team. They're strong with both bat and ball. They were brilliant in the field. Yup, you're looking at the world champions, and don't they deserve their title?
Yeah, you've got problems. You wear a fashion disease. You're making progressive dysfunction with your physique.